Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm Officer Gilmore with Little Silver Police. How you doing tonight?
Good, thanks.
All right. Do you know why I stopped you?
No.
You have no idea.
No.
No. Where are you coming from tonight?
I'm going to pick up my son.
Okay. Where are you going to?
Park Avenue.
Park Avenue?
Tinton Falls.
In Tinton Falls?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you coming from right now?
I'm coming from Locale.
You're coming from Locale?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where you were just at right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you coming from Red Bank then?
I wasn't coming from Red Bank.
Yeah, that was Red Bank back there.
Honestly, I don't know my way. I'm in navigation.
Okay. How long ago were you at Locale?
About 10 minutes ago.
Okay. And which way did it take you?
It took me this way.
Okay. All right.
Following my nav.
Okay. What'd you do at Locale?
Just hung out with my friends.
Eating some food?
Yeah.
Okay. Drink any alcohol?
One drink.
What kind of drink?
A martini.
A martini?
Yeah.
Just one glass?
Yes.
What did they give it to you in a martini glass? Did they give you like a shooter?
Martini glass.
It was one martini glass? Okay. How long ago was that?
Probably about 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Okay. And just the one drink?
Yes.
That's all you had?
That's all I had.
Okay. All right. Do you know what's your highest level of education?
What do you mean?
Like, you went to school, right?
Yeah.
Did you graduate high school,
Yes,
college?
I did. College.
You went to college?
Yes.
Bachelor's degree?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you know your alphabet?
Yes.
All right. Can you say your alphabet from A to Z? Don't sing it, though.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay. Are you good with numbers?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you to do anything too crazy, but I want you to count backwards from 82 to 69.
Okay, that's asking a little much.
You could take a few seconds if you need to in between numbers. 82 to 69. Just count backwards.
82, 81, 80. Are you serious with this?
Yeah. It's pretty simple. No, you don't want to complete the test?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm
Okay.
just saying I don't understand why there's...
Okay. So there's two reasons why I'm stopping you right now, okay? All right, first off, did you see me parked on the side of the road
Yeah,
over there?
I did.
Okay. You came probably within 2 inches of my door, all right? There was no cars coming the other way. You easily could have moved over, okay? Luckily, you didn't hit me or my mirror, which is good, all right? But the main reason that I'm stopping you, all right, is right over there after you passed me, you went down the wrong way. There's two signs on opposite sides of the road that
I
said
don't know
do not
my way
enter.
around here, honestly.
Okay.
So...
You flew right through it. You didn't even slow down.
Okay.
All right. And then you came up where there should have been a stop sign, but there isn't because you were going the wrong way. And you blew right through that, too. Okay. You didn't even stop and look in traffic. Okay. Any explanation?
Honestly, I don't know my way around here. So.
I understand if you don't know directions, but you know what a do not enter sign looks like, right? There's two of them, one on each side of the road. You didn't see either one?
Okay.
No, I'm asking you. You didn't see either one?
I didn't.
Okay. Okay. All right. You ever been arrested before for anything?
No.
Never before?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So I see here your insurance is good. All right. Do you have your registration card for the vehicle? Still live over in Holmdel?
Yes.
Okay. What's that? I don't know what that is.
Because I'm not familiar with Holder. So.
Oh, that's your New York permit. I guess, was the car registered in New York at one point?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been here in Jersey?
A couple years.
Okay. Honestly, can you just have
I don't. What do you look for?
your registration card? So the thing that comes with the license plate? That's probably it right there. Thank you. Okay. All right, since I've moved from 1 minute, okay?
Yeah,
I'll be back with you,
that's
all right?
fine.
Thank you.
63. You can clear me from training. This is crazy to me.
Bye, headquarters. I'll be with the RO. We'll have one out for testing.
Steve, one out for testing.
Hey, Danielle, is your car in park? I see your foot still on the brake.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to turn it off for me? I'm just going to have you step outside here and talk to me out here. It's a little bit safer, okay? All right. Just right behind your car at the sidewalk, okay? All right. So here's the thing, okay? I'm a little concerned because of the way that you were driving.
Yeah, I just don't know my way, honestly.
Which I'm completely sympathetic to, and I can understand that. But when there's two big signs the size of this, and they say "Do not enter," that's a universal sign.
I was
You know what
just
that means,
honestly
right?
focused on getting my son. That's what I was doing.
I get that, but you still got to follow the rules of the road,
Yeah,
right?
I get it.
Luckily, the car
I
wasn't
get
coming
it.
at you.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the thing: I'm concerned that you might have drank a little too much this evening. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to run you through. I'm going to run you through some tests. Okay. Because you did admit to
That's
drinking
fine.
tonight, correct?
Yeah.
All right. If it was just one drink,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
All right. Just give me 1 second because my sergeant here, he can do tests for the eyes. Okay. I'm not
that's
certified to do that yet, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to have him run you through that real quick.
That's
Is that
fine.
okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. You mind just running through H again?
Sure.
She admitted to having one martini glass about 30 minutes ago at Locale. She said she was coming from Locale. She was coming down Spring Street. All right. She went down the wrong way, the one way, went down the chute. All right. Didn't even slow down, didn't stop. All right. Didn't even occur to her.
Coming this way?
Yeah. Coming from Red Bank. And then on top of that, when she passed my vehicle, because I was parked off to the side of the road, within 2 inches of my door, didn't even slow down.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So anybody else in the car?
No, just her. She's going to pick up her son in Tinton Falls. Diane?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. Where are you coming from tonight?
I'm coming from LaSalle.
LaSalle?
LaSalle. Is that, what is that?
Well, you said local, right?
Local.
Locale?
Okay.
You said
Locale.
first?
All right, so my name's Sergeant Lorenson with the Little Silver Police Department, just so you're aware my body camera's on and activated right now, okay? So you said you were coming from Locale?
Yes.
Okay. What town do you reside in?
I live in Homedale.
You live in Homedale?
Yeah.
Are you heading back to Homedale right now? Okay. So my understanding, you consumed some alcoholic beverages tonight?
I had one.
Okay, not a problem. And you're of age, I'm sure, right?
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, if you don't mind, I'd like to just do a test of your eyes.
Okay.
To ensure that you're safe to operate a motor vehicle. And in doing so, if you are, we'll get you on your way and you'll be good to go. Okay?
Perfect.
Is that all right?
Yes.
All right, let me ask you a few questions, though, okay? Do you have a glass eye?
No.
Okay. And like I said, these are some questions I do have to ask, okay?
I get it.
Do you have any pre-existing medical conditions that, head injuries? No? Okay. All right. All right, so what I'm asking you to do is, can you put your feet together, just like this? Arms down at your side? Okay. Do you see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
Okay. What I want you to do is follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? We'll hold off for a minute. Let me handle this. Okay. Do you see the tip of my pen, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head and follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Just follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Keep your head straight. Okay? Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
With your eyes and your eyes only. Okay? You keep turning your head. All right? There you go. All right, keep your chin level. I'm just going to go up, okay?
Okay.
Continue.
Just gonna grab my jacket real quick.
43-1.
Yeah, I was looking for a good spot.
Yeah, we're going to be tied up.
Yeah, we're gonna be tied up out here.
You want to do it in between my car?
Yeah, I'll be back.
No, we should have enough space.
Aircraft, we are
in between.
450. No testing.
All right, Danielle, he's just going to move his car up a little bit. All right, we're going to do the test over here, okay?
On Carriage House Lane, I tested the phone from my cell and the dispatcher, so everything appears to be working in order. And we also received the phone.
Come on, step over here, okay?
I'm going to say that's all good.
All right, so I'm going to run you through 2 more tests, okay?
Fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your eyes are watering.
I know. My eyes always water
Okay.
because I have dry eyes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're not upset, okay?
Fine.
All right, so I'm going to run you through 2 more tests, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Okay. All right. Do you have any issues with your legs?
No.
Any medical conditions, any injuries, anything pre-existing that I need to know about? No? Okay. All right, this first test is going to test your balance, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to stand on this white line.
431, Carriage House Lane.
Okay. I want you to put your left foot on the line. You're going to put your right foot directly in front of your left foot with your heel to toe touching, just like that, and I want you to stay like that, okay?
Okay.
With your hands down by your side, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the test and I'm going to demonstrate it, and then I'll ask you to begin after I explain everything and demonstrate it, okay?
Fine.
All right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps, make a series of small turns, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps backwards along this white line, okay? It's going to look something like this. I'm only going to do 3 steps, but you're going to do 9, all right? So, yeah.
Hard to interrupt you. She's already beginning.
Yeah.
We just do this on the sidewalk here, given the fact of this crack. And
You'd rather do that? Okay.
Preferably.
All right.
If that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Danielle, we'll do it over here. It's a little bit,
So re-explain the instructions.
it's a little more even, right? All right. Would you agree that this is pretty level?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, once again, I want you to resume that starting position, okay? Left foot on the imaginary line in front of you, and your right foot directly in front with your heel toe touching. Nope, don't start yet. I'm going to explain the test and I'll demonstrate it, and then I'll ask you to begin, okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so once again, put your left foot on that imaginary straight line, right foot directly in front, stay just like that, okay? What I want you to do, once again, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, couple of series of small turns, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps backwards, okay? Nope, don't begin yet. Don't begin yet. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like, okay?
Yes.
All right, so with your feet just like this, just like you are right now, keeping your hands down by your side, walk in an imaginary straight line in front of you, okay? It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. Once again, I'm only doing 3. You're going to do 9, okay? Once you get to that 9th step, take a series of small steps and walk 9 steps back along that line. 1, 2, 3. Once again, I did 3. You're going to do 9. The entire time that you're walking, count your steps out loud. Keep your hands down by your side. If at any point you lose your balance or step off that imaginary line, just step right back on and continue, okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Do you understand the test?
Yes.
Okay, you can begin.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. All right. I'm going to run you through one more test. All right. It's also going to test your balance. Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, you don't have any injuries to your legs, your feet, anything like
No.
that, right?
No.
Okay. So what I want you to do for this test, all right, stand with your feet together, hands down by your side. All right. I'm going to explain the test once again, and I'll demonstrate it, and then I'll ask you to begin after I do both of those. Okay. All right. So for this test, you're going to choose either foot, right or left. It doesn't matter. Whatever you choose, you're going to take that foot.
Copy, 6 minutes.
You're going to put it out in front of you. Nope, don't start yet. Once again, I'm going to explain the
Okay.
test, demonstrate it, and then I'll ask you to
That's
begin.
fine.
Okay? All right, so either foot of your choosing, once again, left or right. I'm going to choose my left. You're going to lift it off the ground, approximately 6 inches off of the ground, pointing it outwards, just like this, with your foot parallel to the ground. All right? Keeping your hands down by your side. Stare at your foot, and you're going to count out like this: 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. If at any point, nope, don't begin yet. If at any point you do drop your foot, just pick it right back up. Continue counting where you left off.
That's fine.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
You understand the test?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
On the left.
All right. You can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009.
Make sure your foot isn't 6 inches off the ground, okay? And that you're staring at it.
11, 1012, 1013, 1014.
Make sure you're staring at your foot. Look down at your foot.
1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020.
Nope, keep going until I tell you to stop. Yep.
1021, 1022, 1023, 1024,
Okay.
1025.
All right, you can stop. Okay. Said you had 6?
I'm sorry?
You had 6?
6 out of 6. Absolutely.
All right. I got enough? Yeah. Okay. All right, Danielle, I want you to face away from me. Okay, put your hands behind your back, okay?
Why am I
Nope.
being arrested?
Put your hands behind your back, okay?
Why am I being
I'll explain to you in a second, okay? You're gonna be arrested for driving while under the influence. I believe you're intoxicated, okay? Nope. Nope. I believe you drank a little bit too much tonight.
Okay.
40 hectares.
What time did you take that? We will let you call somebody. Don't worry, okay?
40 headquarters.
Yes.
That's not too tight, right?
No.
All right. I'm only going to have these on you for like 3 minutes, all right? Our headquarters is not that far away. All right, we just have to bring you back to our headquarters and do some paperwork, okay? And I'll let you make a phone call down there. That one's okay too, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything in your pockets?
No, there isn't.
Nothing? Okay, I'm just going to check your jacket. Okay.
1041 and 16 requested.
All right, and using the back of my hand, I'm just going to check the pocket right here, okay?
Yeah, the corner of Silverton and Miranda.
All right. Walk back to my car right over here, okay? Right here, this door.
I know where it is.
Okay. All right. Easiest thing is just slide in butt first. There you go. Okay. You want me to seatbelt you?
No, I don't.
You don't want a seatbelt?
No.
That's for your
I'm
safety.
good.
Policy needed, so can you grab it? I'll reach across the needs.
No, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Can I call my ex-husband?
We will let you make a phone call once we get to headquarters, okay?
So where's my purse?
We'll grab that. We'll grab your purse, your phone, your wallet. Is your wallet in your purse?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want me to grab?
No.
No? Just your purse and your phone.
Yes.
That's it? Okay. All right. Sit tight for me for 1 minute, okay? What's that?
I even worked with it.
Yeah, I saw that. Is lava just a simple vape? It's not.
Lava's just a vape.
Yeah, okay.
It would say T here, have that, wash his hands with.
Yeah, I see.
Headquarters 40, Central's en route, somebody release, yeah. Thank you.
3-1 your medic.
3-1, your medics are stand by.
You know what Kuvi is? I've never heard of that brand. Should I just take a look it up in the car real fast?
Put it on your finger.
I didn't initially get an odor.
Yeah.
Because she's got some food in here. It smells like truffle. It was like masking everything.
The wrong way you're saying?
She went down the one way, down the chute. Yes. And like didn't even stop,
Just straight.
like probably 20 miles an hour.
on the branch?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was like, luckily there was not a single car.
So she was coming from Locale, but heading the direction of Locale?
So there's always called it Locale or local.
Yeah.
That's what I assume is Locale. I don't know if anything red light there before yet.
No.
And she said her GPS sent her that way. That's where she was coming from, going to Tinton Falls.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
On the left.
He's not doing CPR, is he?
No. And if you need another unit, I mean, call another town, but obviously can't let her leave. As soon as I started interacting, I knew I was like, you gotta wait. I could separate that if you want to just do the remainder, and then I'll write the, yes.
You okay?
Yeah, I got slip. Here, Chris, take these for home. It's just her one fob, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put this on the center console, or dash.
That's dirty water.
All good?
Yeah. Yeah, just back in there. We're good. Thank you. I'll get her back and start. What's up?
You got everything you need?
Yeah, you got the vape on the hood, right?
Yeah, you can put that back in the car. It didn't look like anything.
You checked it?
I mean, so usually they have some sort of like
it's
the
THC.
marijuana leaf on it,
Yeah.
where it says caution, it says zero nicotine, but I don't see anything else in there, outside of that, so.
All right.
Headquarters, do me a favor, just call Walgreens back home. We're going to have a delayed response over there. I can't leave here. I got minimal crew. You're going to help them move. This outside.
5 headquarters, 1011 Sergeant Mileage.
Yeah.
En route to 10-3, Sergeant Mileage 10438. 10438. Cameras on.
Seeing that's headquarters 1845.
Danielle,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing that we do when we'll get back there is I'll let you call somebody to arrange pickup for him. It's going to be about an hour before I let you go, okay? All right. You got somebody in the area that can pick him up?
I'm whipping my axe.
Okay. All right, we'll figure it out. One arriving headquarters, ending mileage 10439. Oh, hold on, your seatbelt in. Hold on for me 1 second. Thank you. Alright, we're just going to walk right to this door right here, okay? Alright, go up the stairs to the right here. Make a left. And we go all the way down this hallway. Hey, Sarge. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And you're going to make a left right here. Followed by a quick right into this room. All right. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm left.
Left-handed? Okay. All right. Just stand up for me for 1 second. Thank you. Alright, I do have to leave one on, okay?
That's fine.
And since you're left-handed, I'll leave that one free.
It's fine.
Alright, go ahead and sit down on the bench for me. I'm just going to handcuff this right here. Alright, is this one too tight?
No, it's
No?
fine.
I'm going to loosen it a little bit now that we're in here. I trust you, right?
Where am I going, really?
Nowhere. Like I said, you'll be out of here within an hour, okay? Alright, so as part of this process, we do have to have an adult, somebody that's 18 years or older and not intoxicated, come to pick you up, okay? Is there anyone that we can call that would be able to pick you up?
My friend Kim.
Your friend Kim?
Yeah.
Okay, separate from picking up your son?
Yeah.
You want your ex-husband to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know his phone number or should I get that from your phone?
No, I know it.
You do know it? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on 1 second. No, you know what I'll do is I'll grab your cell phone real quick. I'll let you make the phone call from the cell phone so that way he knows it's you.
It's fine.
Is that okay? All right, give me 1 second, all right? No, just keep it, just watch her for a minute.
Yep.
Just gonna grab her stuff. Can you search her?
No.
You think?
I'm just gonna have her search her since we didn't have.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm off with
Good.
Centron. What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to search you for a second,
fine.
okay?
Yep.
Are you cuffed to the chair?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
Let me take that off you and then I can do that, okay?
Yep.
Alright, so if you don't mind just taking off your jacket.
Nope.
I can have that. And then just take off your shoes for me, please. Is that an extra sock that you have in your shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. I can take it.
Sorry.
All good. Alright.
Didn't even realize.
No worries. Okay. If you could just put your hands on the wall. Perfect. Is there anything that's going to poke me, stick
No.
me, stab me? Nothing like
No.
that? Okay.
Absolutely not.
Is this your real hair or do you have extensions?
My real hair.
Do you have extensions on or is this
No.
all yours? Okay.
It's all mine.
Do you have a bra underneath your shirt?
I've got like a bandeau.
A bandeau?
Yeah.
Okay. And then underneath your jeans, it's just
Just underwear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna have to untuck this for
That's
a second,
fine.
okay? This is the bandeau you're talking
Yeah.
about? Strapless,
Yeah.
right?
It is.
Nothing in your pockets?
No.
Okay. Alright, you can take a seat. Let's put that on just in case. Just get closer to me. Thank you. I don't want to hurt you. Gilmore, you're good.
Thank you.
You keep your shoes over here, okay?
Yep.
Alright. First thing I'm going to read you is your Miranda warning, okay? You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer any questions. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with an attorney at any time and have him present before and during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided if you so desire. A decision to waive these rights is not final, and you may withdraw your waiver whenever you wish, either before or during questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Bryson, you have it back.
I'll be clear.
So I'm just going to have you sign right here. That's just acknowledging everything that I've read to you and that you understand them, okay? All right, and then having these rights in mind, do you wish to waive and give up these rights and make a knowing and voluntary statement and answer any questions I might have?
I'll get an attorney.
Okay.
So what do you want me to do?
Basically what this is asking you is, with your rights in mind, do you want to answer questions if I ask them?
Yeah.
And if at any time...
Ask any questions you want.
If at any time you don't want to answer a question, you can feel free,
It's
okay?
fine.
Thank you. Just have to check your mouth, all right?
Go ahead.
So just open your mouth for me. Lift your tongue up. Okay, all right, we're good. All right, so. Beth?
Yeah.
Is that one of the people you called?
Yep.
Okay.
Beth, can you pick me up at the police station? DUI. They're getting me for DUI. No. Is it Little Silver?
It is.
Yeah.
Does she know where it's located?
Do you know where it's located? Okay. All right. Goodbye.
She's willing to come down?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. You sure you don't want a bandage for your
No,
finger?
I'm fine.
I don't want your pants to keep getting dirty.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I had like 1.5
1.5 of what?
of a chocolate martini.
Chocolate martini?
Yeah.
1.5 of both? Like both glasses were chocolate martini?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same.
Okay. All right. And around what time did you start drinking the martini? What do you think?
I don't know.
Just
5
rough
o'clock.
estimate. 5 o'clock? Okay. I know these are just a lot of questions, but they make us ask all these, all right?
Yeah.
And what was the name of the establishment?
Locale.
Locale? Okay. Do you know what town that's in?
I guess it's what, Little Silver?
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure.
And do you know what time you had your last drink?
Probably around 7.
Okay. Did you eat with dinner? Or with the
Yeah,
drink, I should say?
I ate.
Okay. What'd you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I had chicken.
Was it like a pasta dish? Chicken parm? Was it?
It was just chicken.
Okay. All right. And you finished that around the same time you finished drinking?
Yes.
7 o'clock? Okay. All right, I'm just going to ask you a couple medical questions, okay? Are you sick at all right now?
Am I sick? What
Yeah.
do you mean sick?
Are you sick at all? Do you have a cold, flu,
No.
any kind of fever? No? Okay. Are you currently under the care of a doctor?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have diabetes?
No.
Do you take insulin?
No.
Are you injured at all?
No.
No. All right. Are you currently employed?
No.
Unemployed or retired?
Stay at home mom.
Height?
5'1".
Weight?
125.
Eye color?
Brown.
Race?
White.
Hair color?
Brown.
Place of birth?
Rochester, New York.
How long have you lived down here?
20 years.
20. You lived in New Jersey for 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just saw your car was registered in New York. I didn't know if you had just moved or not.
No.
No. All right.
My plates are New Jersey.
Yeah, they are now. But I see you have like an inspection sticker in the window for New York. You still have the registration card for New York.
Well, normally it's because I go through a broker to get my lease. So
Oh, okay.
That's why.
So you get it from New York and then they transfer everything here?
Exactly.
I got you. Okay. All right. So this is going to be pretty long-winded. I have to go through this entire piece of paper. All right. Let me read through the whole thing, and if you have questions or want me to clarify anything at the end, you can ask questions at the end. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So this is the New Jersey Attorney General Standard Statement for Motor Vehicle Operators. All right. NJSA 3940-50.2. All right. Number 1. You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated. NJSA 39:4-50. Number 2. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. Number 3. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. Number 4. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. Number 5. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. Number 6. If a court finds you guilty of the refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. Number 7. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Number 8. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit the breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit to breath testing. Number 9. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath?
No, I'll get an attorney.
No? Okay. So your answer is not acceptable. Once again, the law requires that you submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer, or you answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I'll ask you again, will you submit the breath testing?
I mean, I can get an attorney and fight it.
So, as I explained back in number 7, you have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples.
So what does that mean?
So when you apply for a driver's license and you sign the piece of paper and you get your driver's license, you're providing consent that if you're ever pulled over and arrested for driving while intoxicated, you have to submit samples of your breath. If you don't submit samples of your breath when you're requested to do so, which you're being requested right now, you're automatically charged with a refusal. So not only will you be charged with driving while intoxicated, you also have an additional charge for a refusal. Okay, as I explained.
So what is my options? So what should I do?
Well, your options are either provide breath samples, which we can do over there, all right, or you refuse to provide breath samples, and then I'll finish all the paperwork and we'll get you out of here. It's totally up to you.
It's fine.
Do you want to provide breath samples?
That's fine.
Okay, so I'll ask you one more time, all right? The law requires that you submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer, or you answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I'll ask you again, will you submit the breath testing?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.